Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. It's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from me, oh me. Still start singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers from the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting there sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 21 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pushing through the contact. And oh, he spins past him and into space. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
start by running the option to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Jackson going to hold on to it again.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. Shifts by him. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson.
Short throw here to the tight end Bates.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Able to power through. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson now.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Trayvon Walker
in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Able to slither by. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
He'll find Bateman once more.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Here's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now Jackson on 2nd down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Joshua Hines-Allen in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep, and he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Eight yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Looking to throw. Jackson completes it to Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Jackson will throw again. And walk. Now the ball comes loose. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little. Here's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing, Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Jackson to throw. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Here's first down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's third down. Now Jackson. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Jacksonville, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that. Stand to attention. I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in a different direction. That's the way we rock and make them move them body. We got those over there asking for selfies. This time I got to say no. Don't try to pull down my bandana. Can't let you ruin my shoe. Then I hear them say, turn around, stupid. Turn around, stupid. Stupid, turn around, stupid. Now turn around. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. Boom, boom. Just give me that. Give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. Boom, boom. Just give me that. Give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. All in all, this place is crawling. Y'all them a move on the body, them balling. Electricity just a light up the place. With the boom, 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 you get up the place. We got the vibes and the vibes is good, good. You know we're rocking in the dark neighborhood, hood. You know the trader's gonna bring it like we should. Can I hear them say? Turn around, stupid.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That
incomplete. It's tanked down.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Stroud looking to throw.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7 our score. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Here's Stroud. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his 1st catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Here goes Stroud again.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly.
They'll look to throw.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
He'll field this at the 5. So we hit the halftime break.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Mixon will get it to start the 2nd half. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Once again, they run with Mixon. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you.
And he coughed it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. First down, here's Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time, worked well for a solid gain.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. This goes out wide for Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This pass complete to Ruckert. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Texans football as we welcome. Give you back. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Stroud will look to throw once more. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now Stroud. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now they got to get to the line quickly. 1st and 10. It's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Stroud coming right back after the pick 6. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And Stroud now to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jaguars, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Texans, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
So I guess that it's complicated. She's like a I just wanna be sedated all night long. I met a girl and she needs to be I'm just a mess, so I guess that it's complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown. It's like a hurricane. When she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. She burns the words into my skin. It kills me slowly. She holds me in her arms, her hands, the same, that same, that same.
Here we go again. Ready?
Keep the back
Money talks, what the is he saying? You can ask his who the man. Bro, don't get the stepping like parades about them bands. My little Tinkerbell, cause I'm fly as Peter Pan. Yeah, let's go, get some money, they playing. Hopped up out this cyber truck, my wrist cost a lamb. tired of buying cars to my driveway jam. The neighbors still trying to figure out who I am, who I be, to these